In game number 1, it came down to a ladder in level A, which Sigil was able to grab and take himself a little bit of a lead. Cytown tried to fight his way back, but the lead was big enough that Sigil was able to hold off and score the game number victory. The game number 1 victory, that is. Cytown in game number 2 found silvers in 7, 2Q7 to be exact, when he was still trying to find some dungeons or try to get himself closer to level 9. And therefore, he won that battle. And now here we are at game number 3, Sigil versus Cytown. And I think Sigil is hoping for a little game 1 magic to reappear, which is why he decided to go Heart Shuffle on. Adirondack Rigby joined by Jess Sandy. How you doing?
I am doing excellent. I'm looking forward to shuffled items. It's always fun figuring out where stuff goes. And hopefully we won't have something buried deep in 7 or 8 this time.
Yes, indeed. So here we go. Where do you think we're going to start?
Lost Hills area. That's my guess.
The Lost Hills area. I'm going to go the upper right corner.
Oh, that's so close to my guess. You're hedging your bets there.
The upper right corner. All right, here we go, friends. This match is just about to begin. Game number 3 between Cytown and Sigil. Let's have some fun here on SpeedGaming. And, well, we're a little off. But we start with meat.
Meat percent is fun, and that was, let's see, 7 or 8, and I didn't catch the other one. Is that 4 or 5?
I did not pay attention, but wood swords have wood sword cave, so there you go. That would be 5 and 8, depending on what our dungeon quests are. Obviously, we're going to be figuring all that as we move along. Apparently, we have a little bit of hearing issues here for our NPCs.
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
We have some hearing issues with our NPCs and Jess Sandy.
We don't have literacy issues, as we did find the letter over here in the coast cave, or the river cave.
The prescription to allow you to purchase those potions. We'll figure out how much those are a little bit later on. We do see that the enemies in the overworld have shuffled. So Lionel's here in the lower section. Also Tektites bouncing their way. Cytown systematically going to be trying to make his way over here towards the Death Armos, as we've creatively called it over the last 2 tournaments.
Sigil's definitely going to take that health refill before he tries to go up there, because he was on a half a heart, which is never fun.
And now we find a heavier sword that we cannot wield, the magical sword. And I have not seen... There, okay, we've seen some drops, but it's still undeterminable what we have for drop groups.
Where did that bomb come off of on Sigil's side? Was it a blue octo?
It may have been, and I did see a clock off a blue moblin over here as well, which is a possibility that... Well, we don't know yet, because if one blue enemy drops a bomb, it does not mean a thing. No, there's a red Octorok dropping a bomb. Group shuffle.
Nice. That's both a blessing and a curse, because you could have some really easy enemies that drop bombs, but then you get a dungeon and you have no idea what drops your bombs.
And then you could be going to level 9 with a question mark of what does drop the bombs you need, and you'll never really get that answer, as we do see that the Any-Warps here have moved positions. They are not at the vanilla locations.
And honestly, this is not a bad set of Any-Roads.
Yeah, these are a pretty decent set, and we do have a 1Q3, so we do have a first quest overworld, at least of a non-second quest variety as far as the money is concerned. So we do have a first quest overworld, whether it's a mixed quest or a pure first quest, we don't know. Shops have not been shuffled, and no boomstick, everyone.
I really hope that's not the only candle shop, because that's, I mean, granted, the Any-Road's right there, but it's annoying to get to. If the shops are vanilla, that means we're not going to just have that one candle shop. They're going to be, I think, 4 of them sprinkled around, maybe 5. Ah, gotcha, true. Which means the blue ring shop with the cheap key and the cheap bait, that's going to be the rare shop. And vanilla prices as well, which means it's going to be $250 for the blue ring, $60 for the bait, $80 for that key at Cytown. And so far, these Armos are doing their normal
entrances, which means I think Sigil's going to be finding this Armos item real soon.
Yep, we have 2 left over here on cytown side, and then, of course, the graveyard Armos.
And one thing to note, because we do have the Heart Shuffle turned on, it means we have the item. Oh, Mixed Quest. Mixed Quest. There's the graveyard opening up. So one thing to note here is that we automatically have the item shuffle turned on as well because Heart Shuffle is turned on. You can't do one and then not the other.
Yep, because that'd be fun, right? If you try to put just Heart Shuffle on and your hearts shuffled amongst themselves. Because then that's basically no difference.
We do see a hint shop. They are priced hints here, so therefore they're not of normal hints. Fair reception.
All right, we are a screen away from finding out what our Armos item is.
So what wound up happening is we got the fairy drop normally, and then the 15th and 16th kill happened at the same time, which created the fairy explosion over here. And Sigil's going to find that the item underneath the Armos is the white sword.
That's a nice upgrade early.
Pretty solid upgrade to have early on here for Sigil as Cytown finds a small secret at 10 rupees. And Heart Container is our white sword item.
Oh, I always love when the Heart Container rolls that, because it's like, oh, you need more hearts to pick up this part.
Gotta have more hearts.
And we gotta have some West Death Mountain exploration. You have the bombs, you're up here, let's bomb open some places. And
you don't have the candle at this point in time, so this move does make a lot of sense. You've got locations up here. You found out that this is a mixed quest overworld, so you're probably hoping to get at least a bomb dropper here. You didn't get one right there, but we're not through this Death Mountain play just yet. And there's one of our large seekers. There's going to be 3 of those. Also, there's our ring shop right there. And Sigil's going to be there soon. We do get a take any.
Yep, maybe we'll find a candle shop somewhere up here so that we can buy the candle. Sigil has enough money right now.
Yeah, but he really wants to get some bombs. Of course, if he goes one screen to the north, he will see those red octorods, which will give him a chance for bombs. We find level 1.
Ooh! Sigil's very close to that as well, and that looked to me potentially a first quest 1.
It did look to me like a first quest 1. 3 rooms on the bottom. At the minimum. Sigil going to be going in here as well. I think Cytown just wants to do a little more exploration, get to the Armos item perhaps before he goes into this level 1. And he'll be happy if he does that. Nope, we got shapes. Shapes.
Oh, yay! It was a little bit of a troll there thinking, oh, it's going to be first quest. Nope, surprise, shapes.
And there's the magical boomerang. Sigil is going to go ahead and grab that. So that does mean we have level 5's Triforce.
Of course, when you find a boomerang this early, you take it. You can use it to stun some enemies potentially, and maybe we'll see what else is in this level 1. We're looking for 2 more 4 drops somewhere.
Yep. Again, because this is Heart Shuffle turned on, therefore we do know that there are 3 items that we're looking for. They both could be hearts, or they could be something nice, but we do have super ropes with us.
Oh, we love super ropes. They can be so mean.
Power bracelet 1. Power bracelet 1. There's the Triforce in the Triforce room.
All right, so far, nothing else really good up here in Death Mountain.
And if I'm Sigil, I'm going back into this level 1, seeing what this 3rd item is.
Oh, a full 6 hearts is needed to pick up the white sword heart.
The number of hearts have been shuffled to get your white sword item, which also means that the magical item is going to be shuffled between the 10 and 14. I love it when that happens.
It is fun. I mean, it's for. Oh, we have 2 cube bubbles. That's fun.
Because we had the flashing ropes meant we were going to see the bubbles at some point in time. I do like this strategy, although he almost got himself into a little bit of trouble over here. And unfortunately, Sigil freezes the room, which means that the bubbles freeze, and therefore that's not going to work. Oh, mugger!
The mugger! Womp, womp, womp.
All right. Everyone's favorite game. Get bopped by the bubbles.
I thought the favorite game was Find the Bomb Hole since we don't have a map.
Sigil doesn't need to worry about that key door. Can get in through this direction. There's a key on the other side here. Good thing about Moldorms is if you really know how to play them, you can get free bomb drops. What was that? Okay, bomb drop right there for Cytown.
And you know, I think it's going to be a mugger or a ladder block to the right over there after that one Guerrilla room.
And Sigil doesn't really want to give up the heart, but he really doesn't want to give up his full bombs, knowing that this is a Shape's first half of the seed. You don't know what the second half of your dungeons are, but you don't want to risk it that it's going to be second, or rather another Shape set here for 7, 8, and 9. And of course, you're going to be using up bombs here with your Shapes in these first levels as it is. Key here in this room.
It definitely can be worth it. You can find more hearts.
And Cytown's room through that. You can see how well Cytown's combat is. He just sliced and diced his way through that room.
We have a high five in the hand room. Very fitting.
And there's our map right there. And we are blocked from the room from the very, very top. And so Sigil's hoping that that item's not going to be in that room. Gets another key for his efforts. It's always good to collect keys in this level 1.
We're also blocked to the right through that Guerrilla room.
That's right. There's 2 rooms over there. And so there's a key over there.
2 rooms to the left as well that we need to bomb into, I believe.
And that mugger does mean that we've already exhausted our one old man for this level 1.
Oh my gosh, we are so close to each other again. This is fun. It's interesting that they both made the Death Mountain play. That's really cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, having the Armos not get shuffled means that you are going to make this play a little more frequently than you would otherwise. Also, having the Any Warps also taking you up this way makes it easier by definition there as well. And so if it's not in this room, we have a ladder blocked item. It's the Wand and One!
Look at this. We already have 11 minutes in. We have a wand. We have a white sword. Oh my gosh. We are just having all the offense.
Cytown has not gotten the power bracelet out of this room right here, but once he's complete with this room, he'll be done with this level 1. Sigil is...
Ooh, he's going to get his bombs before he leaves.
Oh, that makes sense.
The Moldorm hit count, yep.
That does make sense. If he can get this bomb off, he does. There he goes.
Very
up to 7 bombs, done with this level 1. Both runners out of 1 at the very same time.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. The only sad thing about finding this early wand is that there is no boomstick.
Sigil missed bomb the first time around with that 1 queue or that second quest spot. Trying to see what else we have up here. Sees the ring shop, thinks about buying a key, thinks about buying the bait, but chooses not to do so. Finding out that the letter spot does not actually push. Cytown immediately going over here to the desert.
Alright, what is the next level we're going to find? I really want to see what 7 or 8 are going to be. Are they going to be first quest, second quest, or Shapes?
I'm sorry, Jess. We're going to be finding level 5.
Let's see. Why level 5? Because we have the Triforce for it already?
That would be a pretty solid reason. And you know how these levels that you already have the Triforce for have played a role in this tournament, what we've become known in this community as the Pendant Dungeons. And Sigil, while you're walking up the mountain, please do remember you could push that 2Q4 block.
Oh, that's true.
Gets up here to the very top of this level 5.
Hunting for some more bombs.
Doesn't get any, and Makes his way into this cave, gets himself the small secret of 10, but please remember that this block before you leave. 9 is found. 9 is found, and we start at what feels like a second quest entry point.
That does feel like a 2Q entry point. Now, granted, we also thought that level 1 was first quest until we saw a room in, so I'm still withholding judgment.
Right. It feels like a second quest entry point. We don't have enough information just yet. But it feels like a second quest entry point. There's a candle for Sigil. And there's 2 found over here.
Nice. That's up in the northeast.
That is in the northeast. That 100 secret up there in the top right corner. It's where you get the ring in the second quest. And we do have second quest back half.
Nice.
No. Yeah? Not guaranteed yet. That could be still a 1 quest entry. But we do have at least a first or second quest back half because of that dark room.
Ooh! And there's some lovely, lovely blue dark nuts that just said, nope.
Cytown taking a very, very rare death. There's the compass right there. Needs to play the dance of the dark nuts. Takes the bop by a candle. That's one of the things that you really notice when you see Cytown play, is that he will burn himself in the face to save damage by something more fierce.
Oh, goodness. And when you see an enemy set like this, you are so glad that you already have wand and white sword. Double wielding them helps so much.
And I just want to expand on something that I was just mentioning a few moments ago in regards to the dark rooms. Dark rooms and shapes normally do not exist. Hard on the floor here and 2, wrapped on the island. So dark rooms do not normally exist in shapes unless it's a mixed quest. So therefore, that's the reason why we know it's going to be either a first quest 9 or a second quest 9 coming up here at the back half of this seed.
We did see a heart on the floor in this level 2 so far.
And I'm surprised Cytown didn't pick up the map, but I think he's trying to loop around, get to this room, see that it's the bomb drop that he has no use for. Arrow purchase here for Sigil, which means we're going to find silver arrows as this next item.
Oh no, it runs right into that lovely Lionel that they love to spawn on that left side of the screen, on that screen, the very last second, and just snipe you.
I think level 2 is okay. What do you think, Jess?
Yeah, I think that's okay as well. That's a great shape.
Had some really fancy shapes going on here. Some weirder than others, but we've had some fancy shapes. Recorder on the floor here at 2.
Oh, baby, we have a tutor.
Now, here's the next question. Is it recorder to new unbeaten dungeons?
I hope so, because I love that flag. It's so much fun, and you can just jet through things. And especially because for Cytown, he's already found 9. That's the worst part about Reporter to New.
The only thing he hasn't found is level 5. And Sigil, wow, that was a plus 74 as one of the options. Did not gamble the right thing, but unfortunately, that plus 74, you don't usually see that. Anyways, level 6 was found.
Very nice.
That was where 6 was in my seed last night.
Oh, was it really?
Yes.
Oh,
of course, mine wasn't a shape 6, but...
And was yours full of blue darkness like this?
No. I forget what mine had, but I only saw a few rooms of it. So, if it is recorded to new unbeaten, the one big question is where is level 5? Because that still could play a role in this seed.
Yep, and that is the hardest part, is your routing on the overworld takes a huge hit when you have the reporter to new unbeaten. And then you have to figure out, where do I backtrack to first to either A, if you haven't found 9 yet. Ooh!
And that looks like a first quest 8, so it is a first quest back half.
No, I wanted my spirals.
So you can see Sigil's down here in the very, very bottom, which is not part of that spiral. And Sigil's just kind of like, I don't know what to do here. But he does recognize that it is 1Q8.
Oh no, cytown loses his sword. Thankfully, we have that wand.
Yeah, that one is a really good find, especially given the fact that we're dealing with second quest enemies here. As we find ourselves into another nasty room of ick and ugliness. 6 is a really tough dig here, especially considering the fact that level 6 of the first 6 levels in shapes is always going to be the biggest room and sometimes can top over 30 rooms.
Ugh. Especially hard when you do not have...
The silver's on the floor, but we need the ladder!
That, yep. You gotta love Heart Shuffle. Oh my goodness. And
Force in the room.
Wow. So yep, that's a hard required ladder for sure.
But that is a huge find for cytown. Almost under no circumstance will he need to dig into level 9 for anything. Unless important items turn out to be a 9 and we have no ladder block Triforces.
Oh, that'd be fabulous. I would love that. I don't think we've had a ton of important items in 9 that have actually meant something.
Vanilla beaten, by the way, and Sigil finds 5.
Very nice. Imagine the ladders in 5.
That would be a really cool find. Sigil checking the coast over here, trying to see if we can't locate any of our levels. cytown trying to clear out some traffic to make his downward exit off that ladder easier.
And there's 3 on the coast as well.
30 rupees found for cytown. Sigil now going through this level 3.
Looks like so far a much easier enemy set than the Dark Nuts.
Yeah, but one room you can't really tell. 2 rooms you can't really tell.
I'm waiting for this 3rd room to also be the same.
3rd room can't really tell. But there's the compass at least.
Imagine this is all just gels.
4th room. Okay, likes.
Alright, pancakes are good. They're easy enough.
So far we've got
the shooting at us.
So far we got the jam and jelly here.
Nice.
To go with your pancakes. Block does not move, sorry. Take any, which cytown's not going to grab. And you want to know why he's not grabbing this?
Saving the potion because
saving the potion for later. He's going to want to have that for later consumption.
I just saw like drop a bomb. That's a fun one.
Yes, obviously we do have our shuffle drop groups on, as we've seen in a few other cases. There's our room with blue bubbles, which is always guaranteed. Every single level has to have a room with at least 1 blue bubble in it.
Yep, and I know in an earlier Take Any, Sigil also took a potion to save for those potential red bubbles.
There they are. Aquamentis, hi.
Good to see ya.
And HP for bosses have rolled plus or minus 4. That took 5 wand blasts to kill that Aquamentis.
Ooh, this could potentially be our push block room.
Stronger chance at this one. More because we've already seen 1 black room tease us, but it's not guaranteed. But it's no!
Wow, such trolls.
I'd love to see this map of this level 3.
Oh,
and there it is right there. And yep, that is a shape. If you ask me what that shape is, I don't have a foggiest idea. I
don't know why, but my mind is saying like the piranha plants from Mario with where the Triforce is, that's like an eye. It's kind of like on its side.
I can see that. Somebody is saying inserter from Factorio. Yeah, but I think we're going to have Triforces in Triforce rooms. Oh, dear! His robes! And a reverse C, which means this could be the item.
The level 3 was just being like, oh, I'm the gentlest level possible. You don't have to be scared of me. Bam! Whiz robes in your face.
Here are the easy rooms. We get you in thinking that it's nice and easy thanks to these little gels. And then all of a sudden, we're going to hit you, boom, with the whiz robes. And we do see Sigil trying to work up a count. I'm going to assume we're going to be trying to get ourselves a few extra bombs chances with these upcoming whiz robes. Also, no sword, so therefore we need to get that sword back. Also, there's for the old man. Cytown finding level 8. Which will confirm to him that we have a first quest first half.
And then says, nope, because I already have the Triforce here.
Single black room, you hope that this is the item. It is.
And it is the red candle.
You grade this about a C on the list of things that defined at the 24-minute mark, but you're not going to deny yourself the opportunity to do some kills.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sigil loves the red candle, but obviously it's when you have the wand already and the white sword, it's not particularly what you want to see.
And Sigil was really hoping that that room was going to be the other floor drop. And one of our 3 secrets, our 3 100 secrets, turned out to be recorder blocked.
Also, look at this. Sigil already is up to 8 keys.
Yes, he is. He's going to go ahead and grab these bombs. Cytown trying to locate our levels. We have not seen levels 4 or 7 at this stage.
Alright, he's gonna try to get past this whiz robe room.
Yeah, because this very well could be a drop room. Starts to get the clock!
Nice! Clock! Wow!
And power is required for 4 up in the Lost Hills. Oh, on the floor at 4!
I totally missed what that was. What was on the floor?
Oh! 4!
Ooh.
Rank 3!
Everything is happening all at once. This is insane. Oh my gosh. We have
survive the whiz robes to get yourself defense.
In the past 15 seconds, we found 2 amazing items.
And now the big question is where is the ladder that gets us the silver arrow? Sigil doesn't know that the ladder is going to be required for this seed. And at level 4, oh gosh.
So Rick, chat is asking about pendant to dungeons, that term. I think you probably have more knowledge of that than me. Would you like to explain where pendant dungeons comes from?
So, pendant dungeons, as we've been referring to them throughout this tournament, have been pretty much coming down to levels that you start with the Triforce of. Like, for instance, in this case, levels 5 and 8. But you have to go through there to get an item that is required to beat the game. The presence of the term is through, of course, Link to the Past, where you would have a pendant dungeon where you don't necessarily need that pendant to beat the game, but the game's going to make you have to go through it anyways to get a required item. So that's where the origin of that is, and good shout-outs Tracy M for pretty much bringing that on board over here through her commentary. She'll be on the commentary for the 12:30 match coming up here tonight over on SpeedGaming. Okay, so that's going to be interesting.
Imagine that's our ladder underneath that Goma. Oh no, we already had a floor drop. Never mind.
Right, it's not going to be underneath the Goma, but what if that's the only way to get to the rooms to the bottom?
That would be nice.
Okay, so we can get below that Goma. So, crisis averted in regards to the Goma. Also, Sigil coming in here to this level 4, picking up that bow. Single block room over here, no shutter doors, which means this could potentially be the item.
Yep. And of course, the nice thing about the silvers in 6 is that it was on the way to the Triforce. So Sigil shouldn't miss them, and just a heart over here in 4, so we're done here as soon as we become a Triforce.
And cytown's just going to go ahead and grab this Triforce, get on out of here, while Sigil's going to be a human pancake.
Oops. Hey, it is never a bad strat to just faceplant yourself into a pancake, you know, in the game or in real life.
So as we're nearing the 30-minute mark of this race, just a little bit of a recap. We have a Shapes first half of the dungeons. Levels 1 through 6 will be Shapes. Levels 7, 8, and 9 are going to be the first quest dungeons.
Right, we're getting some tooting going on.
And we know that the silvers are on level 6 and they are ladder blocked in a moat room. But we didn't see what the item in the staircase turned out to be.
In 6, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Chat saying, 8's gonna have the ladder, isn't it? You never know!
And the only levels we haven't seen so far would be level 7. Just a note for Saber UX, who is doing our wonderful tracking as the technical director behind the scenes, Sigil does have the Triforce for level 3.
Yes, thanks so much to Sarah UX for tracking and keeping us honest.
Also, cytown is only the Triforce for 7 away from being eligible to go into level 9. Now, again, we haven't seen anything of level 5, and nor have we seen anything about level... Wait. Wrong one. Cytown does not have the 3. It's Sigil who has 3. It's Sigil who has 3. Since Sigil has the red candle and the red ring, it was all red inside of that level 3, including the red screen that Sigil had when he came up to the Wizrobe.
Okay, so we have been able to get the Triforce out of 3. If we can get the Triforce out of 7 with no ladder, we could have potentially ladder in 9, which would be super fun.
Well, that also depends on the paths of the Triforce in 5. Also in 8, because the way that the randomizer works, even though we start with the Triforces for 5 and 8, it assumes that you do not have those 2 Triforces and had to go through those levels when it comes to what items can be in level 9. But it's still possible that ladder could be a 9. I would love to see it.
It is so much fun when something happens that makes you double dip. I love that. All right, we're checking some more. Nothing here in the Deadwoods area, the tutor spots. All right, where is this level 7 gonna be at? Where haven't we seen?
Well, we still got a bunch of recorder spots, including up on Death Mountain. Sigil's gonna pop into this level 6, see the same news shortly. Has 11 keys, my goodness.
Yeah, we're definitely not key-starved at all. Alright, and now Sigil finds 2 as well. I'm going to pop in here.
Quarter and 2 was the big find here for cytown.
And it wasn't too far in either. And chat is wanting level 7 to be raft block, which would mean finding a ladder somewhere to get the raft off the coast to find level 7.
There's 3 for cytown. And he knows he needs the ladder, so I wouldn't be surprised if after he grabs this Triforce, he goes back in here at least to search out those items.
Yep, I mean, smaller dungeons, you gotta do it. Especially when you know you have to find that item. You don't want to dig 8 if you know you don't have to. So let's see. We found all of our items out of 1, out of 2, out of 3, out of 4. We found one item out of 6.
Yep.
So that leaves us 5, the other item in 6, 7 or 8. Or potentially 9, of course, for our ladder. I wonder if there is any sort of stat, obviously not collected, but how many ladderless seeds have we actually had overall this tournament? Like, there's one I can think of off the top of my head, which was Malchior and Bogey.
And of course, that is one of the outliers. Because there's a lot of seeds that are going to require that ladder in one way or another.
Yep, much like ours does with those silvers. At least it wasn't that deep in 6. Because that's, of course, one of the frustrating things. When you find an item, you can't get to it, and you are just in the bowels of a dungeon.
And it was on the way to the Triforce, too. So Sigil's definitely going to see that when he goes into 6. There's the recorder right there for Sigil.
Yep, so he will be very soon done with 2. Cytown's burning through this 3. And now all of a sudden Cytown's up to 9 keys.
And there is the heart container for Sigil. So now he just got to go over here, grab this Triforce, and get on out of here. Although I'm wondering what Sigil would be looking for in these upcoming rooms, because he's already seen. There he goes. He's just realized it.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I do know where the Triforce is. Cytown's going to see this lovely wizard room of surprise.
Yep, but if he clears this out, he will have the red ring as well, which will give him a massive, beautiful work with the whiz ropes there for Cytown.
Wow. Masterclass on combat.
He's going to leave that there for right this moment. Check this room. He thinks that this is going to be his candle, which is not going to be the case.
Oh no!
Red Wizrobe beamed.
All right, Sigil's in 6. And, gosh, I think it was left and up? Or maybe it was this room that had the moat with these silvers. Nope. Not the bunny room.
You go down. I think if you go down one room here through this key door, you'll see it.
Yeah,
yep, right here.
It's like, so close and yet so far.
Yep, but the big thing is, you know it's here. You know it's here.
We know. So we are tied up on Triforces now. So the thing is, we don't know where 7 is still. Neither one knows where 7 is. Ooh! Here's a deviation, Rick. Sigil is headed back into 6 to search for a stair item.
Which is interesting because of the fact that this is the big dungeon that it is.
Now, the nice thing is, at least this is not a wizrobe set. Maybe that might be leading a little bit towards the decision to dig it, but...
Slightly a small point here. There's the red candle find for Cytown.
Where's ladder? We don't know. That is what we are trying to figure out.
That is the big question. Of course, the other question is where is level 7? And also, Sigil has 13 keys, and Cytown finds 5, which is knowledge that Sigil only had up to that point.
I don't know if Sigil has seen 9 yet. Has he seen 9?
I think he's just around the corner from it, I believe.
Okay.
I'm surprised that Sigil decided to pass up on grabbing a key, but now it's back up to 13 keys.
So far, nothing. Where is this staircase in 6 buried? All right, Cytown's going to try 5 and see if that has an answer in here.
Yep, this could be a major play. Sigil has up and aid, and he's leaving level 6. He's decided he has had enough as far as searching of this level is concerned. So now Cytown digging through this level 5 staircase. Is this going to be the transport or the item staircase? It's, of course, the transport staircase.
Our options are 5 and 8, unless we go back into 6 and dig again. But our 2 dungeons that we started with.
And by the way, Guria's set here in this level 5 because why have a dungeon that you already have the Triforce for be the Wizrobe dungeon?
I know, it's like the game just knows. It's not gonna be nice to us.
Sigil getting warped over here to what is the level 2 location, but we'll now realize that it is warped to beaten old dungeons. Heart container on the floor here in 5.
It's always nice getting those early because then you can just blaze through here simply looking for your staircase, which is super nice.
All you're now looking for is a staircase room.
That extra key isn't bad either.
Yeah, and I think also if Cytown is clearing out rooms at this point, he's hoping to get the map drop, which will at least tell him what he needs to know about this level.
Yes, that's true. We do get a bomb upgrade purchased from Cytown and gets +5. A little expensive, but it's very nice to have the bombs.
Wait, +5?
Yeah, it was +5.
Are we sure of that? I thought this flag set only gave you bomb upgrades of +2.
But not that I'm aware of.
Every time I got a bomb upgrade in my games, it always seemed to be +2.
That just sounds like your bad luck, Rick.
I know!
You honestly had me confused there for a moment. I'm like, are you talking about like the white sword and magical sword bomb upgrades? I'm
no.
like, those are always too.
Just the way it just works out. It seems like every time I buy them, there's our item here, unless this is a segmented 5.
It's going to be a heart.
Double heart 5.
So it's going to be the staircase in 6 or an 8 or 7 is just somewhere we haven't found that we still already have access to. Because I think what we're missing is the raft spots, the 2 ladder spots, but I think you said earlier maybe the recorder spot up in Death Mountain, but that might be it.
Well, the runners have fluted their way to the 1Q4 location because we already have the 4 Triforce, and it was a door repair charge.
That is true. Oh my gosh, we are right in sync again on the overworld.
Yep, Sigil's getting ready to do the forgotten spot. Cytown trying to do the clip, and Sigil's having a little bit of issues. Cytown gets there first. Is the forgotten spot our level 7? No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Sigil's still having issues getting that screen scroll. There are runners who make this look absolutely easy, but if you don't know the right pixels or the ability to do a 1-frame press, it can be exhausting.
We were talking about scrolls earlier today in relation to the vanilla tourney, and somebody said that BD's does like the most smooth screen scrolls they've ever seen.
It's amazing how fast some people can scroll at this game. Sigil fluting away, checking over here. He's going to check over in the graveyard area, then over towards the I'd assume heading over towards Death Mountain, just like Cytown. No 7 found just yet. No 7 found over here.
My goodness! The Grave Flute spot, Cytown already checked that one. So it's not there.
And if we can't find level 7, then guess what?
It's 8 or 6.
We have to dive for a ladder because either the coast raft spot, or one of the 2Q8 spot in the place left to it could be our answer.
Wow, Sigil is leaving that heart. I mean, it's interesting seeing that we're 45 minutes in and we are, 5-6 hearts max on these guys. It just shows how talented of runners they are to have made it this far in the tournament. And no, I'd be taking that heart every time.
Sigil purchasing some bombs at this point, and Cytown is going to 1Q8. Go!
Let's go. 3 items in here. We'll see if this holds our answer.
Bombs for Cytown because he purchased the bomb upgrade. Not worried. Oh, hi.
Ooh. Imagine if the ladder was under there, Rick.
And he immediately says, and he needs 11 more rupees if he's going to purchase those wood arrows.
Oh man, he up 8 out of that so fast.
I am not going through Goma infested territory without a wood arrow in my arsenal.
Yeah, but the nice thing is, with those vanilla prices, we do know exactly that we need 80. All right.
There he's going to grab this one right here in the forest. That gives him the 30 he needs. He's going to go ahead and continue. Purchase the wood arrows. This is why you track your item shops.
Exactly.
Right here.
Well, I don't think ladder can be at 9 at this point. If we think that the runners have seen every possible overworld location and haven't found 7, then that means that 7 is either at a raft spot, which is ladder blocked, or a ladder spot, which means ladder can't be a 9.
Yep.
Of course, that's assuming that they have checked every spot, which I don't think we'd be diving level 8 unless we have seen every overworld spot possible.
And I don't know how much of this Cytown has seen. I don't know how much recording that Sigil has left here as well. Cytown, it's a transport.
Of course it is.
Fire the arrow to get nowhere. Sigil checking 1Q7. There's your other 100 secret.
Oh, there's another staircase.
Watch this be the other of the transport.
And from the red ring, you can just smash your face into that manhandla and kill it. It's an item. It's the book. And
Cytown's going to go see if it is an atlas. It's not.
Oh, the book. It will let us understand the old men, which, if the hints are good, that could help in 9 trying to find Ganon and Zelda.
Sigil down to 1 remaining recorder spot. So now we're down to 1 more staircase item, 1 more floor drop item. And that is a no for Sigil.
Oh, all right. Here is either the other end of the staircase or our second stair item.
It's the other end of that transport staircase.
Womp, womp, womp.
Sigil.
Well, Sigil has buku money.
Yes, indeed. But it also looks like Sigil's making the way over here to level 8.
All right, here's our other item, unless we're, well, no, it's 1Q8. We're not segmented.
There is the map. Heart container on the floor.
You know what that means? That means we're 50-50 between the floor item in 8 or the staircase item in 6 for the ladder.
It's not going to be this room. Sigil spending the key. Cytown right behind him. This room can't be the ladder.
Oh, wait. Were we locked out of 5?
Well, we got both items out of 5.
Oh, it was double heart and 5. That's right. I was looking at the track. I'm like, wait, there's nothing marked 5.
Cytown taking a look through that room, finding out that it is just rupees. The ladder. That's been a massive item in many cases throughout this entire entire tournament. And could be the same here. Both runners look like they're getting ready to head over here to this room to the right.
Oh my gosh, the safe is so great.
If the floor drops here, my goodness, it's not.
Oh man, where is this floor drop? This is what you love to see in a game 3, is how close these two guys are.
Cytown, the number 1 seed. Sigil trying to get into the quarterfinals as well. Winner takes on either Ice Blue or Magic Friends in the quarterfinals. But Cytown's narrowing in on where this could be. Boomerang on the floor in level 8. We got to go back to 6.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. And with the book not being an atlas, we still have no idea what level 6 looks like.
And Sigil thought about saying no to that book. We got to find the staircase in 6.
And I will say, so Sigil does have more of 6 mapped, since he did dig some of that. So that will be a little bit of an advantage if he can find the floor drop here quickly in this level 8.
But I think the advantage now goes to Cytown. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because I have a feeling Sigil's going to go to 5 first before he goes back into 6.
Oh, that's right. I forgot Sigil has not done 5 yet. And of course, you're always going to go to 5 before 6.
Cytown back into this level 6. Pops the door open. Choose your own adventure here at this point. You've got to be feeling the pressure here at 51 minutes in. This felt like this could have been a smooth seed, that all of a sudden that need for a ladder has become quite important.
I mean, it's always nice when you know the location of the silvers, you have your bow, you get an early red ring, and then it just all goes to pot.
We haven't even seen the transport staircase of this level 6. That's probably what we're going to find first.
No, we saw it early when Cytown was in here first. He took the transport on his way to the silvers.
True. Cytown searching up this portion of level 6 that we've already seen before.
Yep, so the question, Rick, is 7 going to be the coast raft spot, or is it going to be the ladder spots along the river?
Yes.
Well, you gotta love, Gliak returns by a lake when you're in the lake where Gliak returns.
Hints for the levels that you're in are always wonderful. Oh, this is unnecessary digging here for Cytown. This will, or rather Sigil, never will be a drop room.
Yeah, because he has seen both his staircase items already.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much.
And for another level we've already been to. Oh. I think this was the transport. Yes.
Yes, it was. And now Cytown is cursed.
That's a shape. I would love to see a map for this. All right, yep, Sigil is heading to 5. Hopefully he finds those hearts early. So vanilla level 4, they were able to toot to, so we know it's not there. Oh, Guria grumbles along the coast. Okay, so on the coast, that would mean, gosh, is the coast raft spot coast? I believe that is. So it sounds like it is going to be at our raft spot then. Because the 2 ladder spots would be along the river. Also, Rick, you just missed it, but a bomb spot to the left of the silver arrows revealed a hint that says, Goma creeps with the ladder.
Well, that's wonderful. And I also saw the hint that told us that it's going to be the raft required.
Yes, yep, that Guria is grumbling by the lake there, by the coast. So that coast raft spot, that's going to be our location.
It's amazing what you find out when you actually have the book to understand these old men. There's the heart container for Sigil. So yeah, Sigil knows that 7 is going to be right there on the raft coast, but you know, with that raft, that is the first thing that Cytown is going to check.
We're just trying to find our way around the 6. We still have no map. I mean, we could probably bomb somewhere. We just don't know where to bomb.
It's time to play everybody's favorite game in Zelda 1 Randomizer. Find the bomb hole!
Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun!
Where every decision you make feels like a whammy.
That's quite true. It's that
whammy right there.
That is like, oh, come on, open. Oh, crud, nothing opens. Where are my bomb droppers? Like, something give me a bomb drop. No, nothing. Nothing's opening. Where is my map?
It's like trying to find an open restaurant on Christmas Day.
I don't think we cleared this room before that Cytown's in.
Map! Holy cow!
That's one of those old school, like, water pump trough things. I don't know what they're called. Like the pumpy water faucet that's outside. Yeah, that's a shape for sure.
And now we make our way to the northern section of this level 6. Cytown trying... Oh, there's a staircase right there!
It's
Dig-Dagger blocked. And there's our ladder for Cytown!
And the immediate up A, we know that he's going to go grab the raft immediately and head to 7.
No.
No? Why no?
Because he's going to immediately grab these silver arrows,
oh,
then grab the raft,
right.
then get to level 7.
I forgot those were in here. That's a little bit necessary, I would think.
Yes, indeed. Sigil going back into this level 6 as well. And there are the silver arrows for Cytown.
All right, now we're going to leave and go grab the raft and go to 7 immediately. And that's what I totally meant.
Yes, indeed. What a match right here. These two runners have been giving their all throughout this entire tournament. Oh, Cytown's checking the ladder spots first.
Oh, did he not see the hint?
No, because he did not go to 5 with the book.
The hint was in 5. That's right. He got the ladder hint in 6.
I mean, this is only just a few moments for Cytown, but if Sigil can find a way through this level 6 somehow, that will give him a little bit of room. But again, Cytown you can feel Cytown at this point in time is going to be feeling good, and I have a feeling that Cytown's going to be the first one into level 9.
I'm interested to see how trolly this level 7 will be. 'Cause of course, we all know 1Q7 is very large and in charge.
33 rooms of terror indeed. And by process of elimination, Cytown now knows that Korea grumbles along the coast.
And that means that, what, any key and then a heart are our items in 9, right?
No, because we don't know what's in 7.
Oh, true! Gosh! That'd be really nice to find any key, but it's always funny. I swear you find any key anytime you have a large chunk of keys.
And there's level 7 right there for Cytown along the coast, and we start at the very top.
The secret is in the tip of the nose, and the secret today is our entrance room.
Cytown's just looking for a compass at this point. Tell him where to go to get to the end of this level. He's not going to be worried about that staircase unless he absolutely needs to take it.
Dodge those red bubs. And
there's the Triforce right there.
Wow, what a fast Triforce.
Jess Andy, what are we doing in level 9?
Crossing our fingers for sanity, first of all, but also on the hunt for Ganon and Zelda. Of course, we're listening for the loud piggy. He's very unhappy we've come to steal his girl, and he's letting us know that. Also looking for, of course, that shutter door that does not open when we kill all the enemies. And of course, we're interested to see, will Ganon and Zelda be in their vanilla rooms tonight? All right, we're headed just over an hour into level 9.
All right, you got a few moments to get your prediction in to figure out what we're going to find first here on Speed Gaming 2. Is it going to be the roar of Ganon to tell us where the location of him is, or the door?
I'm going to say the door. I'm not going to predict because that feels wrong to do it from the commentary booth. Just kidding. But I'm going to say the door.
Sigil finds the path to the ladder.
All right. Now, if 9 is Trolley, I would love to see both these guys 9 at the same time, just to make it that much more.
Sigil, you don't have time for that. I know you're not happy about that ladder location, but you've got to move.
Oh, goodness.
This race is not over with. We know what level 9 can do, and Cytown is out of bombs.
Oh, no, that's not good. And with not a lot of money left either if we need to buy any, so hopefully we'll find some good bomb droppers here in this level 9. Oh, here more!
And here is Ganon!
Imagine if she's just above him, because he's in his room, and he's 0 HP, of course.
Cytown now with the flashing. Going north. Is this Princess Zelda? No! But this could be the compass.
The next room was going to be her.
This could be the compass. No, it's not. Continue to go north.
We are on the hunt for Zelda.
Cytown up in A. Sigil forgot
he's
the
hint
about the coast. Sigil forgot the hint about the coast.
Yep, Cytown without any bombs. It's going to start taking those transport staircases to get us more access to these dungeons.
And you are really feeling for a north side shutter door at this point. Of course, you wouldn't mind seeing the compass. This room here could be the compass. There it is. Oh, she's on the other side of 9.
Yep, we're going to need to take take a staircase somewhere, more than likely.
Maybe this staircase takes you there. Sigil's now going to grab this raft. Unless Cytown, with his lack of bombs, gets held up on his pursuit of the princess. It looks like Cytown will be moving on in this tournament.
Oh, there's no door right here, and no door up.
I think Cytown is just desperately hoping that this is going to be a bomb drop room. It is not. Sigil at least is making his way towards what we are going to be seeing. If he goes to the north, he'll see the Triforce. Go north, he will. There it is, the Triforce.
Nice. Alrighty. We can still have a match here, folks.
I mean, Sigil is not out of this, but does need to get the path to Ganon fast. The lack of bombs for Cytown is an issue.
Yeah, and Sigil has 7 going in, which will potentially help.
No bombs there. At least if we get red bubbled, it's not that big of a deal with the Gorilla set here.
Very true, especially with that wand.
Every level is guaranteed to have a bomb dropper, but it doesn't mean that you're going to find it easily. It could be very well one room in the massive amount of rooms that level 9 is, as Sigil comes into this level 9.
Yep, just about 4 minutes behind.
Cytown taking the staircase. It is a transport staircase. And takes him over in the direction he needs to go to get towards Zelda. Still no bombs, though. We can get over towards the left. Can he go over one more to the left?
Oh no!
Bomb maybe.
But there's still the room below that we can go left on. Let's see if that works.
Nope, bomb wall there as well. Bombs dropped for Cytown!
Wow!
Can he bomb to the room to the left, though? Well, he can bomb into this room, but you can't get to her from there.
So if we can clip across here and see. So I believe you have to be able to go through that wall because of the mechanics of that room, right?
I would assume so.
No! Oh, no! Oh my goodness.
We can go to the room over here to the left. Cytown down to 1 bomb.
Oh, and also a half a heart.
Can he bomb to the north? He's going to make sure that he at least survives this room with the blue gorillas. Can this open up? Yes, okay, it does. Is there a shutter door here? Yes, it is. And Cytown, the #1 seed, is moving on to the quarterfinals of this tournament.
With a final time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 22 seconds. Get your GGs out in chat. As Sigil does find Ganon.
As Sigil finds Ganon.
And also the potion up to get his sword back.
The unfortunate thing for Sigil is that he had the right idea with level 6. If he carried on with it for a little bit longer, he would have had this race. He abandoned level 6 too soon until we knew that the ladder had to be there. Welcome in, Cytown, the winner of the race.
Congratulations.
Thanks, everybody.
How about that required ladder?
Yeah, I mean, every overworld spot, every item, everything, and then not having bombs into 9 like a genius. Holy cow.
Were you sweating there, not having bombs and not really finding many bomb droppers?
When the ladder wasn't in 8 and I finally figured out that it had to be in 6, I thought I lost.
Yeah, as you were hearing the beginning of the conversation there, Sigil makes his way up over here towards this section of 9 that he needs to go. Pretty much it came down to Sigil did, after he got the Triforce in 6, went back in, but he abandoned the play. went to 8, then went to 5. And at that point in time, you were the first one to find the ladder in 6. You were the first one to find the level 7 location. And it was pretty much GG at that point.
Yeah, it was, that was so rough. I mean, for Pete's sake.
And just 1 second, cytown. Get your GGs as Sigil has found the path to Princess Zelda. A great series here in the Random Percent tournament.
Sigil finishes at a 108.25, so that's 2 minutes and 3 seconds behind you, cytown.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we both got to enjoy the scenic route of doing everything, right?
Yes, you did.
The full, all items of the seed right there. And how did it feel going through 9? Sitting there with 0 bombs. Okay, here's potentially a path to Zelda after you come out of that staircase. And could somebody please drop a bomb for me, please?
Yeah, I was begging. And of course, I was throwing out my last bomb again to get to her. I had to. But, yeah, that was nuts.
And welcome into... Oops, not.
Hold on a second.
I guess not welcome in anymore.
Yeah, he's not ready just yet. But yeah, so... Okay, Sigil's now ready. We'll get him in here. And we welcome in the runner-up of the race. Sigil, you gave it quite a run through this game number 3. Just... cytown just a little bit faster to the ladder.
GG, Sai.
GG, Sigil. Way to go, dude.
Thanks for an amazing series.
Yeah, you too, dude.
It was so much fun to watch. Of course, quite a few trolls in here, especially that ladder location in 6, Sigil. Fortunately, your first go around, you just did not find that magic bomb wall that led you to the little offshoot of 6 you needed to get to for that ladder.
Yeah, more importantly, not finding the map didn't help.
Oh, I felt really sad once I found the map.
Yeah, knowing that you could just go up to the north and there was your pathway to a spiky blocked ladder, but I got to give it to you. You did have a great series here, and also, you showed off some good execution at points. I know you'd like to say some words to that red Wizrobe that wound up giving you the business in that level 3 on your first go-around, but you cooled it down and you were able to obtain the red ring quite easily, thanks to a clock, of course. But, great skill in this race, great time. And, if that first dig of level 6, when you were in there, came up with the ladder, that would have been really huge for you.
That would have saved me about a lot of time since I was planning to get the raft right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
I do want to ask here real fast, after you grabbed the ladder, did you forget about the hint that you saw in 5 about the Gliok return, or not the Gorilla grumbles along the coast?
I never paid attention to that.
Oh my gosh. Because at that point, all you had left was the raft spot and the 2 ladder spots, yeah?
Yeah.
And for that matter, just to let you know, cytown, it was one of the hints in level 5 once Sigil grabbed the book. He went to level 5 after leaving level 8.
Gotcha. Yeah. I did 5 before 8.
And nice hit in 6 confirming that ladder being there. As if we didn't already know by that point.
Yeah. When all I need is a map, so I know where to go. Yeah, that was amazing.
Of course, thank you, level 8, for telling us where level 8 is.
Yeah, there's some really helpful things going on. At that point, even finding the book in 8, it's like, this is stupid. Other than maybe 9, you can tell me where she or he is at, and that's about it. They're just so late.
Yeah, and actually, Sigil, you made up because you entered 9 4 minutes after cytown. You ended 2 minutes after, so you had a pretty darn good 9 for that.
Yeah, me want to get more bombs, and maybe that one room being Zelda led me in the right direction.
Yeah, cytown had a 0 next to his bomb count for the longest time until Red Gorillas decided they were going to be very helpful a few rooms away from Zelda. But Sigil, you gave it a great effort in this tournament. Anything you want to say as you make your exit out of here?
Not really, but I think I've almost been playing this for almost a year now.
Well, for somebody who's been playing this for a year, you definitely have come quite a long ways, and you did great. I mean, you made it to the round of 16, so...
Yeah, I didn't realize how much I came along.
Yeah, you definitely... And the fact that you pressed cytown, who is the #1 seed and reigning regular main tournament, whatever you want to call it, champion, the fact that you pushed him to a game 3, and in fact, it could have taken him here in game number 3, just is an expression of how far you've come.
Yeah, kudos to you, dude. Good job.
Thank you.
So,
yeah, GG's. And everyone in chat is saying how great of a series this has been to watch between the two of you.
So yeah, I definitely, as you make your exit out of here, just hold your head up high. You've gave it a great run, and use that to build upon what you do for your upcoming tournaments or battle royales or whatever you choose to do.
Yeah, I need to get better at screen scrolling.
There's the one screen over there north of Vanilla 1. You definitely had a little bit of trouble on that one.
As this tournament went on, my screen scrolling just got worse and worse.
Now, so cytown, you will move on to face either, I believe Ricky said, Ice Blue or Magic Friends, correct?
Yep, Ice Blue or Magic Friends, which pairing just became available after last night's game 4 between me and Magic Friends, also Ice Blue being out. And I believe they're going to be starting up their series coming up on Thursday. Any thoughts about either of those opponents?
I'm just grateful I don't have to play for a few days. This whole series took it out of me. So I can just sit back and watch some other people play for a minute and maybe just chill, because Sigil took it to me pretty good this series.
Yeah, you were the one person I wanted to face the most.
Thanks.
Shows how much respect you have in the community there, cytown. The fact that people do enjoy the fact that they want to face off against you.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that. I appreciate it, Sigil. Yeah, you did well, man, and I'm just grateful for this to be over.
Yep. Take a well-earned break, both of you guys.
How about one more GG's for both of our runners? cytown, the #1 seed, moves on. Sigil pushing the #1 seed to the limit here in game number 3. Well done, both of you.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Appreciate you all taking your time for us to be able to do this. And I'll get out of here now, but thank you all very much.
Thank you, Jess and Rick, for the comms, and Sirio for the tracking.
Absolutely. Saber UX doing the technical stuff behind the scenes, making sure that the audio's on who we need it to be on. The buttons are pressed in the order that we receive them. Saber UX, thank you very much for doing the tracking. Hey, coming up here at 12:30 a.m., game number 2 of the best of 3 series between Sputasaurus and Shaddy. If you did not watch game number 1, watch that one back. It was an epic match between those two. And that level 9...
Oh my gosh, that level 9 was very trashy. So on one hand, you don't want to see that again. On the other hand, you want to see it because it was fun for us to watch.
We'll see what winds up happening in game number 2. The team of Tracy M and Caffey JD will be back on the call for that race. That's coming up here at 12:30 a.m. over on SpeedGaming. Then also going on tonight, or rather tomorrow, will be Antler C Falcon game number 2 of that best of 3 series at 8 p.m. Druis versus Fury SK game 2 at 9 p.m. Truant Gamer versus Mr. Dunlow at 10 p.m. And then, if necessary, game 3 between Sputasaurus and Shaddy will be at 12:30 a.m. tomorrow night. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming on by and joining us here for this match. I am Adirondack Rick. Jess, Andy, send us on out of here.
Thanks everybody for watching. Obviously, like Rick said, lots of fun randomizer. And also tonight on SpeedGaming 2, this same channel, we have our first matchup in the Zelda 1 Vanilla Tourney. So stick around for that and just fulfill your Zelda itch. And I wish you guys all a good night, and we'll see you at the later matches.